Be seated. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Let's try this one more time. Good afternoon, everybody. There you go. Well, it's great to be here. Board members, Dr. O'Sullivan, Dr. Stanford, distinguished guests, colleagues, families, and friends, especially our new graduates. Good afternoon and welcome to the spring graduation exercises for 2023. I know I speak for everybody on the stage when I say how glad we are that everybody can join us for this. Before proceeding with the ceremony, though, I'd like to ask that everyone please join me in a moment of silence to commemorate the upcoming Memorial Day holiday, as well as to honor Kylie Nicole Queen, a student who passed away in 2021 just prior to commencing her speech and language pathology studies here at Salus. Thank you. So people might be wondering what this flag is all about. It's obviously not the Salus flag. In the Navy, when an aircraft carrier decides to launch aircraft, they launch what's called the Fox flag. And that's to warn everybody to look out for all these aircraft that are coming off the aircraft carrier. Well, today at Salus and here, we're flying the Fox flag to let everybody know that we're about to launch a new set of graduates. And that's a little tradition I brought. Consider this your catapult. So to our faculty and staff, including our preceptors and adjunct faculty, thank you for diligently equipping these great students with all the skills and business skills and clinical skills and teaching skills that they need. Can I have the faculty please stand up and be recognized? This is the best faculty in the world. To our graduates, today marks a day of transition for you from being a full-time student to becoming a healthcare professional, a healer, a teacher, a vision rehabilitation specialist, or just a rehabilitation specialist, a researcher, and hopefully a lifelong learner. I want you to embrace the opportunities and exercise the courage and determination that you've used and you've demonstrated so well to transform all of these accomplishments that you've had as a student. You've all been given a great gift, and that's the crucible of learning. Now it's time to transform that into something more useful, something more sustainable, and really unbounded. Your impact on the world to serve others. So as you go from the relative security of the academic environment that you've all been in to the real world, each of you is going to confront all of these challenges a little bit differently. But yet I'm certain that you will be very successful in all of your endeavors. So I'm certain our guest speaker and our honoree will touch upon later. The COVID pandemic accentuated significant shortfalls and inequities in our country's healthcare system. As you embark on your careers, it's going to be incumbent upon each and every one of you to help develop sustainable solutions that will help to improve access and outcomes for everybody that you're going to serve. It doesn't matter what profession you're in. Salus has a strong reputation for developing leaders in your given professions. So as you develop and assume these leadership roles in these professions, I sincerely hope you take full advantage of these and take on all of the tough challenges to ensure that your future patients, clients, or students receive equal access to quality health care, education, wherever they might work or wherever they might live. So as you get ready to do great things, know that Salus will always be your academic home. We're here to support you as you climb your professional ladders, and I expect you to stay in touch. And this morning I shared a story that when I was starting on active duty, I called home to Dr. Nyman, said, "Help, don't be afraid to do that." I'm sure Dr. Nyman will answer the phone. Not only do I want you to hear how well you're doing, I also really want you to feel very, very comfortable doing just what I described, and not being afraid to call back to your mentors and ask for that help, because every once in a while, we all need it. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, staff, and your classmates, I truly congratulate you on your great achievements. Now I challenge you to push the envelope, get out of your comfort zone, and blaze that trail to success. So thank you and congratulations on achieving this #1 milestone in your professional lives. Best wishes and God bless. At this time, I'd like to ask April Mishley from the Pennsylvania College of Optometry Accelerated Scholars Program to come to the stage, who's going to deliver the student address.
Thank you, Dr. Whelan. First, congratulations, graduates. I would like to welcome all our guests, mentors, faculty, administration, and board members, and of course, fellow graduates, to Salus's 2023 Spring Commencement Ceremony. It's great to see everyone's faces today, and not just their eyes. On behalf of the class of 2023, I would like to thank all of our friends, families, mentors, and faculty members for their continued support during these past few difficult and stressful years. You know the ones I'm talking about. As a member of the Accelerated Optometry Program, I'm honored to represent Salus in the class of 2023 today. And I'm delighted that we are able to celebrate in person, as a university, and a community. Although we're in different programs, we all chose to become professionals dedicated to health and well-being, and we all chose Salus to achieve our goal. I'm confident that each of us has benefited from the university's lifelong commitment to learning, innovation, interprofessional education, and holistic approach to health and wellness. Salus's programs provides early hands-on clinical experience and a diverse patient population, which allows us to diagnose, treat, and manage conditions that might not be possible elsewhere. As a leader in the health, education, rehabilitation, and research areas, Salus teaches us the importance of interprofessional education and has a professional and graduate programs to prove it. Today, we honor graduates from the College of Health Sciences, Education, and Rehabilitation, which include the speech-language pathologists that treat not only speech and language, but also social, cognitive communication, and swallowing disorders. The occupational therapists that help patients participate in the activities of daily living they want and need to do each day. The graduates of biomedicine who are committed to the core values of sound research, evidence-based practice, and lifelong investigation. The graduates of the blindness and low vision studies who work with individuals with vision impairments to help them navigate their environments more independently, help them maximize their vision using accommodations and adaptations, and create learning environments where individuals with vision impairment can thrive and achieve their educational goals. The audiologists of the Osborne College of Audiology, graduates of the first and only standalone College of Audiology in the United States, are able to change the lives of those they serve by improving hearing and balance. The Department of International and Continuing Education's Clinical Optometry Program allows international eye care professionals to advance their knowledge and skills in optometric care. And last, but certainly not least, is the Pennsylvania College of Optometry, whose legacy began in 1919 and continued as a pioneer in the field by creating the first 3-year accelerated program in the country in 2014. Salus emphasizes our roles as optometrists as primary eye care professionals. In addition to vision disorders, we are trained to treat and manage ocular disease, as well as co-manage many systemic conditions. Let's give all the graduates a round of applause. Thinking back to the start of the pandemic, 2020 was supposed to be the year of the eye doctor, but it turned out to be exactly the opposite. Instead, optometry offices were asked to shut down nationwide, and the future was uncertain. Fortunately for us, Salus didn't stop. They immediately started planning on how to get all of its programs running again and students safely back in their clinical settings. This would not have been possible without the amazing faculty, staff, and administrators at Salus. Now, I want to acknowledge the many late nights, hard work, determination, and discipline of all the graduates. Be proud of what you have accomplished and overcome over the last years to be sitting here today. Graduate school is no walk in the park, but having friends to share the struggles and long days with, or going out to eat and having game nights made it possible. Returning to the I Institute at Salus for my last clinical rotation has been amazing to see how we've grown in confidence, knowledge, and skills during our last year. It has also given me the opportunity to make friends with peers outside my cohort. Now I'm proud to call those friends, both new and old, colleagues. I hope we will continue to be a support system for each other for years to come. Although this marks the end of our formal training at Salus, may we strive to be the best clinicians, educators, rehabilitation specialists, and researchers possible, to never stop learning, and to continue being innovative in our chosen professions. Thank you again to the Salus faculty and mentors for preparing us for the next chapter of our lives. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2023.
Thank you, Dr. April, for your remarks. I like calling you doctor already, it's pretty cool. To our dedicated board, President Middleman, distinguished faculty, fellow administrators, honored guests, family, friends, and the amazing, let me say it again, the amazing members of the class of 2023 who are prepared and purpose to improve healthcare, research, education. A very pleasant afternoon. The introduction of our speaker is typically done by Dr. Middleman, but he was extremely gracious in granting me the distinct honor of standing in his stead this year. I am humbled and honored. Thank you, sir. First, because this class of 2023 was the first class that I had the privilege of presenting to at their new student orientation in August of 2019. That was before I took this position. It was when I was just a consultant for the university. Second, because this year's keynote is very different and unique. This is the inaugural speech of a newly created Hafner Public Health Speaker Series in honor of Dr. Norman Hafner, a distinguished graduate of the Pennsylvania College of Optometry, class of 1952. This series is commissioned to highlight challenges, opportunities, and champions in public health. And third, because of the gift we are receiving today and the persona of our esteemed keynote speaker, Dr. Ayla Stanford. She is a practicing physician for 20 plus years who recently served as the Region 3 Director of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, appointed by President Biden in April 2022. The late great poet, and also my sorority sister, Maya Angelou, said, "When people show you who they are, believe them." Well, Dr. Stanford showed Philly, even the nation, who she was when COVID-19 pandemic ravaged our society just a few short years ago. I remember, as I'm sure you do, the fear of the unknown, the inequalities and distrust of the healthcare system that often kept many Black and brown people from getting tested and vaccinated, and resulted in disproportionate severe illnesses and deaths within our communities. Oh, but there was one, Dr. Ayla Stanford. She founded the Black Doctors Consortium, where she, along with the help of her trusted colleagues, were on a mission to educate and compel people to follow the protocols. We remember masking, testing, getting vaccinated. If you are from the Philadelphia area, you probably passed by one of the pop-up testing vaccination sites that the consortium arranged, as they were determined to make a difference. And that they did by providing nearly 100,000 COVID-19 tests and vaccinations to underrepresented and underserved communities in the Philadelphia area. Dr. Stanford subsequently opened the Center for Health Equity in a Philadelphia zip code community, were the lowest life expectancy and providing expert health care and improving health outcomes. While I had not personally met Dr. Stanford until today, which, by the way, has been the highlight of my week, I'm just saying, I had the chance to see her speak at my church when we had our first outdoor service during COVID in July of 2021. And let me tell you who I saw. An accomplished physician and Black woman who was committed, inspired by mission, and responsive to the call on her life to care for the community. She was caring, yet candid, thoughtful, yet provoking, motivated to encourage the public, but personal in her delivery, that she drew me in just a little bit closer. I questioned my own concerns and considered the conversation that even I needed to have with family members, because saying nothing was no longer a choice that I could accept. And this is why I told Dr. Middleman, we have to have her speak at Salus. So I began my quest to bring Dr. Stanford to our campus during the 2021-22 academic year. But I wasn't successful. But I'm determined, and I don't take no for an answer. I refuse to be defeated and believe that Salus would be better for the encounter. So this past fall, I made several calls, I sent a few emails to her assistant, and then it happened. Y'all ready? My phone rang on November 1st. I was too excited. I answered the call. I said, "Hello, Dr. Stanford." You know what I got back? "Why are you stalking my assistant?" And I said, "Because I need you to say yes." Clearly, I won. She said yes. I believe, I absolutely know that the yes is worth the wait. Graduates and guests, you will be inspired by Dr. Stanford's unwavering commitment to healthcare and improving public health through her work to reduce the inequities that have plagued our society for much too long. She will challenge you as new healthcare practitioners, researchers, and educators to go beyond the prescribed requirements of your future positions, but to embrace and expand the calling and purpose of your chosen profession. Ultimately, Dr. Stanford will charge you to right the wrongs in your work and even in your daily living, to ensure that the prevalent absence of interventions that have caused adverse outcomes is no longer acceptable. For the accomplishments highlighted and those stated in her biography provided in your program, I invite everyone to join me in welcoming Dr. Ayla Stanford to the podium, where she will first be presented with the honorary degree, Doctor of Science, and immediately following, she will share space with us, perspective, and mission that will enrich our lives. Dr. Stanford, my dear, dear sorority sister, please come forward.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, by the power vested in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I confer upon you the doctoral degree, Doctor of Science, and present to you the appropriate diploma. Dr. Cassie just adorned Dr. Stanford with the hood that symbolizes this high honor, which he so richly deserves.
Well, good afternoon. Guys, good afternoon. Right, thank you so much, Dr. Mosley Williams, President Middleman, for both the introduction, the welcome, and this magnificent Doctor of Science. You all probably don't know, but I am a nerd by choice, biologist. that somehow landed in public health. And thank you, class of 2023, for allowing me to share in this day with you and for your faculty and friends and family, because this is your day. I'm honored to speak with you, and I promise you that caring for others will be the best investment you ever made in yourself. All of the sacrifice, all of the sleepless nights, sometimes the tears you cry are totally worth it, because the gift you get by giving to others is one no one can ever take away from you, and it will continue to refuel you day after day, and even on those tiresome nights. That was nothing that I heard, so I'm just gonna keep going with how I feel as I look at all these shining faces. You all are the reason why I feel optimistic about healthcare, about research. When you think about 3 years ago, we would not have been able to sit in this room. We would not be able to predominantly be unmasked. We weren't able to be together unless we were socially distant. And all of that came from the science and the research and the trial and error, and you all are part of how and why we're here today. So the 4 things that I want to share with you are, number 1, you are the glue. Number 2, remember your why. Number 3, acknowledge the bias that's in our healthcare system. And number 4, be kind to yourself. So as optometrists, occupational therapists, speech and language pathologists, scientists and educators, you are the glue. After the stroke, when a person has survived, but now they have paralysis or they have dysphagia, you are the hope. The knowledge that lets patients and families know what to expect. You measure the progress. You give the promise of what can come with hard work. And sometimes you are the realist that says, we have pushed your body and this is where you are. And in those moments, there is not an additional cure, but you are the comfort and the reassurance that your patients need. You are the glue that allows us to continue to provide compassionate and expert care. And as a mother of a child who is on the spectrum for autism, it was the speech and language pathologist and occupational therapist that took my child from being nonverbal and non-communicative and having challenges with fine motor skills, and people saying, prepare yourself for your new expectations. And with the support I had from those therapists and pathologists, he is mainstream, and he is now a sophomore in high school. And that was because of people like you in this room. So I'm thanking you. Our workforce, as you know, shrank a lot during COVID. But you are part of that rebuild. Your expertise allows us in the healthcare system to increase the volume without decreasing the quality. So please know your value. Our optometrists, after all, Salus University has set the bar in the nation. Pennsylvania College of Optometry, and those that work towards blindness, and with your low vision program, you are preserving a sense, one we value so greatly, our sight, and assist in the accommodation to the new normal of their vision changing and how it may alter perception. But for me personally, and for my family, it was something greater. So I want to share a story with you. One of my twins, who's now about to go into 8th grade, about 4 years ago had lost interest in reading. And his teacher said that he wasn't paying attention, and I took him to a local place And they said, I don't know what he has, but we can't fix it. And I had a list of places to go, and I went to Salus on Godfrey Avenue, mainly because it was closest to my home, and they had pediatric optometrists. And my son enjoyed the experience. It was 3 hours, which I thought this was kind of long. But I had never seen someone with so much detail take care of my child. And at the end of it, I learned that he was diagnosed with a condition that was also contributing to his learning disability. Now, as a pediatric surgeon by training, I was devastated. I thought, how could I have missed this with my child? And I felt a pit in my stomach because he was feeling less than because he wasn't doing well. Well, he started therapy, and slowly his interest started to increase, and this was all during COVID, a lot of it. And he would tell me, Mom, hurry up, we're gonna be late for therapy. And now my son is honors English, and he is doing fantastic. And I know I saw some of the folks that helped. Where is the doctor that helped take care of my child? Can you raise stand up, please? And it was her, but there were also residents and there were students, and so much so that is where I receive my care now. That is where his twin brother goes. My husband gets his contacts there, so we are committed Salus folks. And honestly, if I had done the commencement address last year, I wouldn't have had the story. So things happen for a reason. And I share that with you, all of these personal experiences, because sometimes you don't get the credit, sometimes you don't get the love that you may feel that you should get from your patients. And so for all the times someone did not say thank you, allow me to say thank you for the care, how it has not just improved a life, but the livelihood of my children, of my husband, of my family. So thank you. And I'm not done, but I want to say thank you. Number 2, remember your why. For many of you, it's to help and heal and bring joy to people, but recognize you have chosen one of the most challenging times in our nation's history because of the pandemic and mental health and wellness, the opioid crisis, maternal health, infant mortality, firearm deaths, your own health and your family challenges and life, to name a few, coupled with people leaving our profession. But through all of that, here you are, receiving your degree and deciding to stick with it. That's when you know that your passion and your heart and caring for others is in the right place. Because there's not always appreciation. It's great when people say thank you, but sometimes they have so much on their shoulders. They have so much on their minds that you may not receive it. So you get thanks from the outcome. When you see that person starting to walk independently. When you see someone being able to hear differently, but now they can take in that sense through audiology. When you see someone being able to swallow both liquids and solids without aspirating because of what you've done. When you see someone being able to read with Braille and now unlock a new world. The social determinants of health are not make-believe. People's educational level, their home environment, quality health care in their neighborhood, all impact health outcomes. And I believe it is our responsibility to find out what prevents them from having the best health outcome when we put forth a treatment modality. So I challenge you to ask the next question when your patient is not getting better in the time frame that you think they should. Number 3, acknowledge the bias in our health profession. We know that where people live and work and play can positively or negatively impact their health. So does their educational level, their income, their zip code, and the color of their skin. It should not, but it does. The pandemic illustrated that for us in ways that we will never forget. But let's make a promise to ourselves that we will not go back to the way it was. There are systemic processes that seem impenetrable and may take a generation or two to change, and some will choose to go that route. But for those of us who are here with the everyday, if we see bias, acknowledge it and bring attention to it. So don't accept it and say, oh, that's just how those nurses are. Or that's just Dr. So-and-so's style. If it's not the way you would want your parents, your teachers, or someone you love to be treated, then you need to say something. Gone are the days where we can say, I treat everyone the same. I don't see color in anything, because the data shows us differently. So acknowledge the bias, then work to remove it. If your mind isn't open, your eyes won't see it. One of my attendings used to say, the eyes only see what the mind suspects. So keep your minds open. Know that it's there, and when an opportunity presents, change it, and then teach someone else. Number 4, take care of yourself. Set boundaries so you know when you need to pause, both personally and professionally. You will need some me time now and again. There are some things that you will see when you take care of patients that will break your heart, that will crush you, that you will wonder, why is this person continually suffering? And sometimes you will bring it home. Allow yourself to feel sad, to feel angry, to feel disappointed, but don't stay in it. Address it so it doesn't crop up and eat away at you when you don't want it to. But that's just being human, and that's the profession that we signed up for. So in closing, remember, you are the glue for families. Remember your why you sacrificed to be here today. Acknowledge the bias, point it out, change it, and teach someone else. And be kind to yourself. I can't say thank you enough for the role that optometry, honestly, audiology, as I mentioned, I'm a pediatric surgeon, so I take care of premature infants. And we're getting the hearing screenings because you need to diagnose things early so you can intervene early. That's how it makes the most difference. So I will be grateful for every single one of you. Congratulations for training during these challenging times. Your dedication and perseverance have not gone unnoticed. As you enter the workforce, remember the valuable lessons you have learned about teamwork, communication, and compassion. You will undoubtedly face new challenges, but with your training and experience, you are equipped to handle them. Remember to take care of yourselves, and as you care for others, always strive to make a positive difference in the lives of those you serve. And remember, it is a privilege to care for others. Best of luck to you in your future endeavors, and Godspeed.
Please direct your attention to the program booklet. Beginning on page 3, each award is named, and the program briefly describes the awards and citations. Recipients are acknowledged on the university website, www.salus.edu/commencement. You may navigate there using the QR code in the program. So that we may recognize those members of the graduating class today, with family and friends present, I ask all graduates receiving awards and citations to now rise so we may celebrate your achievement.
President Middleman, upon the recommendation of the faculty from the Departments of Blindness and Low Vision Studies, Speech Language Pathology, and Occupational Therapy from the College of Health Sciences, Education, and Rehabilitation, along with the recommendation of the faculty of the Department of International and Continuing Education and the faculty of the Osborne College of Audiology. I am pleased to present to you the class of 2023, all of whom have fulfilled the requirements for the degree Master of Education or Master of Science. I recommend that the earned degree be conferred on each candidate at this time. Those graduates who have earned academic honors will be recognized as their degree is conferred. Candidates, please rise.
Thank you, Dr. O'Sullivan. Candidates for Masters of Education, Master of Science degrees, upon the recommendation of your faculty, I, representing the Board of Trustees, by power vested in and by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, do now individually confer upon you your earned degree. Graduates, please step forward as your name is called.
We'll begin with the Master of Education in Blindness and Visual Impairment. Christy Lee Bilger, cum laude. Catherine Julia Pierce. Jonathan R. Zobek, Alumni Association Award and summa cum laude. I apologize, they were reversed. So we have now Catherine Julia Pierce. No? Okay. We have now moved to the Master of Science in Low Vision Rehabilitation, Alexis Eve Morrison, summa cum laude. Sandra Toma, Alumni Association Award, summa cum laude. We are now at the Master of Science in Orientation and Mobility. Mary Patricia Price, Alumni Association Award, summa cum laude. Master of Science, Vision, Rehabilitation, Teaching. Meredith Jill Lowy, Alumni Association Award, summa cum laude. We are now in Master of Science in Speech Language Pathology. Sultana Abdulrahim, cum laude. Veronica P. Baez, magna cum laude. Carly L. Buchanan, magna cum laude. Bailey R. Cohen, magna cum laude. Claudia Ray Cranmer, magna cum laude. Luke A. Damiani, Alumni Association Award, summa cum laude. Paige Catherine DeBlaycourt, summa cum laude. Amber Elizabeth Di Bonaventura, magna cum laude. Jenna D'Entremont, magna cum laude. Emma Teresa Durkis, magna cum laude. Antonina Disco, summa cum laude. Jamie Dorotov, magna cum laude. Lindsay Nicole Etling, magna cum laude. Rhiannon Joanne Elias, magna cum laude. Cara K. Figuerota, magna cum laude. Margaret Finn, magna cum laude. Taylor Foley, cum laude. Alicia Renee Forrest, cum laude. Madison Gates, summa cum laude. Alexandra Lynn Harrer. Sarah E. Herman, summa cum laude. Alexandra Hart Johnson, summa cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Morris, summa cum laude. Rachel Lynn O'Brien, magna cum laude. Hannah Leah Perloff, summa cum laude. Alyssa Susan Peter, cum laude. Brenna Rose Phillips, magna cum laude. Madison T. Pasu, summa cum laude. Haley A. Plenterich, magna cum laude. Alexa Michaela Polis, magna cum laude. Catherine M. Reichel, magna cum laude. Reshma Reggie, magna cum laude. Lindsay Erin Rock, magna cum laude. Kelly Ann Senko, magna cum laude. Helene M. Shapley, summa cum laude. Caitlin Taylor. Mackenzie Jo Tobin, summa cum laude. Lindsay Wax, magna cum laude. Sophie Brianna Woolman, summa cum laude. Carly Helen Zelt, summa cum laude. Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Lisa Armando. Cameron Noel Arneo. Stephanie K. Rossman. Madison Courtney Buckies. Erin Louise Cleaver. Shannon Conlon. Kelly K. Cunahan. Lauren Rita D'Angelo. Angela Lynn Delfino. Nicole A. Divas. Danielle Marie Ferreira. Ava Grace Freitas. Alexis Mary Graham. Maya Raquel Halassa. Bridget R. Harkin. Kara M. Hastings. Brianna High. Alexis K. Long. Samantha K. Love. Wei Liu. Isabel Rachel Lubin. Aileen Liu. Callista R. Lutz. Shannon Rose McGee. Hannah Grace Markley. Callie Amanda McDowell. Paige Alicia Murray. Yulia Nesteryak. Emily Marie Nichols. Erin Elizabeth O'Sullivan. Merlin V. Phillip. Brendan Michael Phillips. Chloe D. Phipps. Megan A. Pumper. Samantha Nicole Powell. Sophia Ann Romalino. Gina Saliola. Jessica Seipel. Sarah Dean Sturgill. Olivia Anna Suchi. Miranda Tan. Diane Kim Tar. Amy Tai. Rebecca Nicole Timmerman. Caitlin Valentin. Zoe Elizabeth Wise. Gabriella Yulatopa. Timaj Youssef. Dimitra Zisios. Master of Science in Clinical Optometry. Abdulmohsen Almosen. Ferris Homam Grady. Yua Lee. Sui Liu. Kadro Awad Mohammed. Larry Benson Emeka. Luigi Tan. Li Zhang. Jingyi Zhu.
Mr. President, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Departments of Occupational Therapy and Graduate Biomedicine from the College of Health Sciences, Education, and Rehabilitation, and the faculty of the Osborne College of Audiology, along with the faculty of the Pennsylvania College of Optometry. I am pleased to present to you the class of 2023, all of whom have fulfilled the requirements for the degrees Doctor of Occupational Therapy, Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedicine, Doctor of Audiology, or Doctor of Optometry. I recommend that the earned degree be conferred on each candidate at this time. Those graduates who have earned academic honors will be recognized as each degree is conferred. Candidates, please rise. Congratulations, doctors.
Not yet. Okay, the candidates for Doctor of Occupational Therapy, Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedicine, Doctor of Audiology, and Doctor of Optometry degrees, upon the recommendation of your faculty, I representing the Board of Trustees by power vested in it by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, do now hereby individually confer your degrees upon you. Graduates, please step forward as your name is called.
We start with Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Dr. Gina Nicole Bischoff, magna cum laude. Dr. Chelsea Ann Blaney, summa cum laude. Dr. Tavi Alicia Denise Burrell, cum laude. Dr. Joanna Fortune, magna cum laude. Hooded joined by her father, Dr. Bernie Blaustein, Dr. Sharon B. Marcy, Dr. Healy Lynn Miller, cum laude. Dr. Julia Munn, magna cum laude. Dr. Kelly Erin Quigley, Alumni Association Award, summa cum laude. Dr. Victoria Ann Syracusa, magna cum laude. Dr. Jordan Ray Wentz, summa cum laude. Dr. Mary Zhu, magna cum laude. Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedicine, Dr. Edgar U. Eckered, Alumni Association Award, and summa cum laude. Doctor of Audiology, Accelerated Program. Dr. Jessica Lauren Aluni. Dr. Megan Canales. Dr. Courtney Luker. Dr. Yeva Mishalov. Dr. Jenna E. Putnam, Alumni Association Award. Doctor of Audiology, Dr. Jade Dowling. Dr. Presley Fiorelli. Dr. Taylor K. Fisher. Dr. Sarah Beth Gallagher. Dr. Jessica Ann Heritage. Dr. Alexandra Housekey. Dr. Jocelyn Sarah Jacob. Dr. Jenna Jalowitz, Alumni Association Award, summa cum laude. Dr. Julianne Jimenez. Dr. Maria Alexandra Karafidis. Dr. Raina Judith Koczynski, summa cum laude. Dr. Zachary William Labarth. Dr. Elizabeth Munir Labib Zuniga. Dr. Carly Elizabeth LeMay. Dr. Kathleen Patricia McGovern, cum laude. Dr. Hallie Grace Rosser, summa cum laude. Dr. Paige Wenling. Dr. Kathleen A. Wazinski. Dr. Jessica K. Witt. Dr. Alexander James Woznicki, in absentia. And now, Dr. Alexander James Woznicki. Doctor of Optometry, Accelerated Scholars Program. Dr. Catherine Izaha, Dr. Beck Ryan Branton, summa cum laude. Dr. Taylor Lee Champagne. Dr. Camry Shea Chandler. Dr. Insu Cho. Dr. Benjamin D. Gutson. Dr. Fatima Masada. Dr. Lillian Jane Matheny. Dr. Courtney Elizabeth McCall. Dr. April Guo Dongni Mishley, Alumni Association Award, summa cum laude. Dr. Israel Rose Moore, cum laude. Dr. Amaka Lauren Okeke. Dr. Misa Lei Suyoshi. Doctor of Optometry, Traditional Program. Dr. Faisal Ahmed. Dr. Riza Ahmed. Dr. Famida Ali. Dr. Mariam Ali. Dr. Shannon Michelle Olivio. Dr. Alexandra Anganova. Dr. Christine Jundis Ariola. Dr. Michael Asheroff. Dr. Amina Naheed Azam. cum laude. Dr. Ojaswita Bastola. Dr. Krupa Baxi. Dr. Jenna Baer. Dr. Zachary Joseph Bean. Dr. Hannah R. Bagley, cum laude. Dr. Sarah Bilal. Hooded by his father, Dr. Jeffrey Bain, Dr. David Jeffrey Bain. Dr. Matthew Brillon. Dr. Zachary Todd Bryant, cum laude. Dr. Jessica Helen Bulkley. Dr. Isabella Anna Busher, magna cum laude. Dr. Maricela P. Cantuna. Dr. Dariella Cardo, cum laude. Dr. David Ralph Carson, magna cum laude. Dr. Carolina Castillo. From the Advanced Placement in Optometry program, Dr. Min Chen. Dr. Brenna Page Childers. Dr. Allison Clark. Dr. Palma Rosita Alexandra Maria Colancia. Hooded by her father, Dr. John Collini, Dr. Francesca Rose Collini. Dr. Lindsay Brianne Coral, magna cum laude. Dr. Megan E. Courtney. Dr. Tadisha Davis. Dr. Malino Riel Javier Dafe. Dr. Perla I. Delgado. Hooded by his aunt, Dr. Leanne DeBalso, Dr. Robert Joseph Doherty, magna cum laude. Hooded by her sister, Dr. Liana Ferreira, Dr. Victoria Duke Ferreira. Dr. Brittany Lachey Eaton. Hooded by her mother, Dr. Mary Drummond Eck, Dr. Sinead Eileen Eck. Dr. Joseph Paul Eifert. Dr. Sana Fasihudin. Dr. Taylor Lynn Frank, summa cum laude. Dr. Gretchen Mary France. Dr. Chad Austin Frazier, magna cum laude. Dr. Jasmine Setsuko Fujimoto. Dr. Abrielle Elizabeth Barber. Dr. Brandon Dakota Garces. Dr. Mariam A. Gendi. Dr. Emma Elizabeth Goman. Dr. Ryan M. Grabowski. Put by his father, Dr. Ty Braden, Dr. Matthew Paul Braden, cum laude. Dr. Arminder Hams. Dr. Hunter Reed Hoff. Hooded by her father, Dr. Scott Hugler, Dr. Kristen Grace Hugler. Dr. Gaetana Enza Ianelli. Dr. Lorraine Iqbal. Dr. Darnell A. James. Dr. Jani Jang. Dr. Jacqueline Joy. Dr. Jesse John Gentilla. Dr. Amarpreet Singh Kalone, summa cum laude. Dr. Freshta Kareemzada, summa cum laude. Dr. Ishmael Carr, magna cum laude. Dr. Jin Allen Kim, cum laude, in absentia. Dr. Yasmin Khan Qureshi. Dr. Hannah Rose Kinsella. Dr. Brett Robert Klein, magna cum laude. Dr. Caitlin Alexa Kozel. Dr. Stephen John Lamb. Dr. Lena M. Lawry. Dr. Boram Lee. Dr. Sarah Levy. Dr. Karen Tom Lin. Dr. Jennifer Chow Liu. Dr. Hamdi A. Maddy. Dr. Hania Mahmood. Dr. Jensen Claire Means. Dr. Sonia Makitan, magna cum laude. Dr. Angela Manzavinos. Dr. Ruth Key Matthew. Dr. Saeed Sarab Mayel. Dr. Kelsey Jane Miller. Dr. Natalie Marie Miller. Dr. Sidra Munavir, cum laude. Dr. Sindhuja Mupa. Dr. Gurchan Singh Nam. Dr. Koma Nasreen. Voted by her aunt, Dr. Tamara Hill Bennett, Dr. Jordan Tyler Oliver. Dr. Mitchell Joseph Garcia Ona. Dr. Richard P. Orsini III. Dr. Ashka Divyakant Patel. Dr. Jenny Patel. Dr. Pamti Patel. Dr. Pooja R. Patel. Dr. Priya Patel. Dr. Rick Patel. Dr. Ria N. Patel. Dr. Anastasia Grace Perry. Dr. Jasleen Fangura. Dr. Nia T. Phillips. Dr. Amanda Courtney Pinkerton. Dr. Kelly Nicole Pouliot. Dr. Denny A. Quach. Dr. Gurjeet S. Rai, summa cum laude. Dr. Andrew Rosafinjabe, cum laude. Dr. Mark A. Reyes. Dr. Subeli Rodriguez. Dr. David Angelo Rosner. Dr. Tron Lee Russell. Dr. Shivani Sajikumar. Dr. Lydia Samuel. Dr. Jasnor Kaur Sandhu. Dr. Noor Evelyn Sarsar, cum laude. Dr. Anastasia Sabyuk. Dr. Jamie Morgan Schwartz. Dr. Dhruti Shikdar. Dr. Wesley Simmons. Dr. Amrit Singh. Dr. Zachary James Sloan, Alumni Association Award, summa cum laude. Dr. Serena Elizabeth Stasko. Dr. Jillian Dale Stearman. Dr. Lauren Patricia Stroll. Dr. Michelle Cecilia. Dr. Andrew James Atmin Steinbach. Dr. Shireen Sayed. Dr. Talia A. Tweedell. Dr. Suprana Udine, magna cum laude. Dr. Eleni Maria Vakurtsis. Dr. Marina Lynn Verhagen. Dr. Ethan Schuyler Vogel. Dr. Morgan Christine von Schmidt. Dr. Simone Alicia Wallace. Dr. Stacy Ann Williams. Dr. Alexis R. Wylam. Dr. Lauren Brooke Yancey. Dr. William Yee. Dr. Melissa L. Young, summa cum laude. Dr. Youssef Abrahim Yousafzai. Dr. Oksana Zubritska.
Why don't you turn around and give all your family and friends a big hand for supporting you guys?
Please remain standing. At this time, I invite all of our graduates to stand for the oath of professionalism. I'd also like to invite anyone present who is a member of any of the professions represented here today, or any service profession, to rise and recite the oath with our graduates. The oath is on page 15 of the program booklet. Please repeat after me. With full deliberation, I freely and solemnly pledge that. I will practice the art and science of my chosen profession faithfully and conscientiously and to the fullest scope of my competence. I will uphold and honorably promote by example and action the highest standards, ethics, and ideals of my chosen profession. I will provide professional care for those who seek my services with concern, with compassion, and with due regard for their human rights and dignity without discrimination.
I will provide professional care for those who seek my services with concern, with compassion, with due regard for their human rights and dignity without discrimination.
I will place the treatment of those whom I serve above personal gain and strive to see that none shall lack for proper care with their welfare of my utmost concern. I will maintain absolute confidentiality of all information provided by those who seek my services. I will continuously strive to broaden my knowledge and skills to deliver all new and efficacious means to enhance my services. I will do my utmost to serve my community, my country, and humankind. I hereby commit myself to be steadfast in the performance of this, my solemn oath and obligation. Thank you, congratulations, and please be seated.
Quite today, eh? Congratulations. This is a life memory. You have ascended to the professional launching pad. You've worked hard, and you've been supported by a support team of family, friends, and faculty. Make sure you thank them and share the joy. You've chosen dynamic careers, remain lifelong students, and fully embrace these technological advancements. It promises to be an exciting future, and reflecting my 40-plus years in private practice, I am amazed to see how much access we have to knowledge and information to help us broaden our skills and to professionally grow and develop. I'm quite envious of your position. I'd like to be down there with you. Not sure my wife would agree, but in addition to your degree, you'll become a member of the elite Salus alumni. As the president of the Alumni Association, I personally welcome you, and our board and alumni offer our support as references to support your professional evolution. Now, in your program book, you will find a Salus pin. Please accept this pin as a small token of our appreciation of your hard work. If you've not done so already, please put a pin on it. Go ahead and put a pin on it. Wear it and pride. You represent the very best in your profession because of your achievement at Salus. Thank you. Please remember your roots and reciprocate with your support for Salus University and your future colleagues that will follow. Well, I guess you've waited long enough. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Go celebrate and endeavor. Wasn't embed these memories. Once again, congratulations and dilly-dilly.